Hello to all my wonderful students, devout disciples. This is your Master GongSun. Today, a Taoist practice that is not only in Taoism, but in many different other religions too. What I'm talking about is this, incense. So incense, in Taoism anyway, it's meant to send our thoughts and prayers and will directly to the other realms. The other realms of existence where the immortals and the gods and the other divine manifestations of the Tao are residing. And just like in every religion, there's a ritual that we use. But first I'm going to show you the different kinds of incense I use. This is called for those of us who could read Chinese, it's what? 招财金香, meaning summoning wealth, golden incense, right? So this is supposed to help us with wealth accumulation. And as you can see here, it's from Thailand, product of Thailand, golden jaw stick, right? So, and here you actually see some writing on it. Now I'm not going to light it for you guys because I'm not ready to do any sort of worshiping yet. But written on it, you might be able to see it, there are Chinese characters. And these are just auspicious characters. For example, this one down here says, where is it? 阖家平安, meaning may our family be together and be at peace. Another one is 心想事成, a very common saying during Chinese New Year. It means that whatever your heart wishes will be fulfilled. Whatever your heart desires will be fulfilled. So that's a very appropriate, auspicious saying, especially for Taoist magic. Something, of course, that we're all interested in. So now I will show you another kind of incense. Here we have one that is from Cambodia. Maybe I should turn it this way so you can see better. Right, it's a product of Cambodia, original Cambodia agar wood, or agar wood. Now they're both very fragrant. Too bad that we can see, we can hear, but we cannot smell through video, right? Otherwise that would be amazing. Someone should invent that. But anyway, so there are different kinds of incense for different deeds. But here is just a general way of worship. So you might, at home, you might have your altar, you might have your sanqing, the three pure ones, right? You might have your Tai Sang Lao Jun, known as Lao Zi, right? So I'll show you what we're supposed to do. I'll show you the saying. I mean, there's an incantation or a spell. You even call it a prayer, but I'd rather call it an incantation that you're supposed to do. Okay, so let me give you a quick example. So here, let's say that you're praying to the god of wealth, trying to increase your chances of getting more money, right? Because we all have financial responsibilities. There's nothing wrong with admitting that we all could use more money. So we always take 3 jaw sticks. I mean, it doesn't have to be 3, but it could be like multiples of, no wait, odd numbers. Or multiples of 3 would work as well. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, right? We have this, right? We hold it like this, right? And then before we pay our respects, let's say you have the Taoist, who is the god of wealth, right? Let's say that you pray to the god of wealth. Before you bow, there is something called a 祝香咒. And in Mandarin, it is the Incense Prayer Incantation. And I'm going to say it for you in Mandarin, and then I'll translate it. Right? So there's actually a certain mudra you have to use, actually. which is, I mean, I do recommend you use a mudra. I mean, it's just good practice. But for those of us who might not know it, it's okay to just to just say the words as long as our hearts are pure. Right? But I'm gonna do it for you guys anyway. There's a seal actually. Let me correct myself. There is no particular mudra or hand seal for the spell of the offering of incense. But what you could do is visualize the seal and the smoke of the incense. So visualize a moon behind the passing clouds, right? And as the incense smoke passes through the seal, just imagine the smoke becoming activated, and it passes into the non-material realms of existence, right? And here's what we should say. This is what we should say right here. So it's called it's called the what? Let's review a bit. It's called the very auspicious spell of the offering of incense, right? So here's what we say. And this is the translation, actually. First, I will use the Mandarin. So we go, let's begin. Dao You Xing Xue. So the Tao is learned from the heart. Xing Jia Xiang Chuan. The heart is transmitted through incense. Xiang Fen Yu Lu. Incense burns in the jade furnace. Xing Cun Di Qian. The heart is maintained before your sovereign. Zhen Ling Xia Pan. Truth or authentic spirits peer down or look down. Xian Pei Ling Xuan. The banners of the immortals or the gods approach the altar. Di Zi Guan Gao. The prayers of the disciples, Jing Da Jiu Tian, will directly reach the 9 heavens. So, the 9 heavens, by the way, refers to the fact that there are 9 heavens in traditional Taoist thought. Right? So then after you say the incantation, you close your eyes, right? And then imagine the incense passing your willpower, your prayers, your wishes through to the non-material realms. And then you bow like this 3 times to whichever Taoist deity you are worshiping. And voila, there we go. That is the 祝香咒, the incantation of incense offering. And that's actually what I say before I do my daily prayers and incantations. All right, this has been your Master GongSun. As usual, keep living in alignment with the Tao.